Welcome to Channel Japan. I'm Mai Denizu.
And I'm Makiko Tsuda.
Every week, we bring you the freshest information out of Japan from our studio here in Tokyo.
From the economy to culture and even foods, if you want to find out what's happening in Japan right now, this is where you'll find it.
Channel Japan Ranking.
We bring you Channel Japan Ranking, in which we rank some of the hottest products and services in the country.
Now, the number of tourists visiting Japan from overseas has really increased in the past several years.
Yes.
And according to data published this January by the Japan National Tourism Organization, almost 20 million tourists visited Japan in 2015. And that's almost a 50% increase from the year before. And it's also the third consecutive increase in tourist numbers on a year-on-year basis.
Impressive. So it seems that it's just a matter of time before the government's goal of 20 million tourists annually is cleared.
Yes, I think you're right. Now, as I'm sure you must know, shrines and temples are some of the most popular spots among tourists from overseas.
Yes, obviously.
Yes, and today's ranking, we look at some really popular shrines and temples, especially the ones that were most visited in the first 3 days of the new year.
Yes.
So, as you can see, Meiji Jingu comes at the top. It's located in Tokyo, followed by some really famous large temples and shrines. I'm sure you know most of them.
Yes, I've been to most of them, but Fushimi Inari Shrine, which is located in Kyoto, which is ranked in number 5, is actually the most popular shrine among tourists visiting Japan.
Yes, you're right, and it's actually been the most popular spot for 2 years in a row, according to popularity ranking among tourists from overseas.
But today we're going to introduce some eccentric and less conventional shrines in Japan, so take a look.
1 billion yen or $9.3 million in prize money. People hoping to strike it rich stand in line for tickets for the year-end lottery. So, when we heard about a shrine in Nagano that brings lottery good fortune, we had to check it out. Even on a weekday, there's no shortage of visitors. It's called Binbogami Shrine. Inside, there's a wooden statue of Binbogami, the god of poverty. Does the shrine really help people win the lottery?
今日はどちらからいらっしゃったんですか？
奈良の橿原から。はい、
奈良から。
奈良から。
この神社を目的でいらっしゃった。
そうです。もうこの神社を目的に来て、
はいはい。
まあ宝くじ買おうかなと。まあ貧乏神抜いて、金運を高めようと。
Visitors to the shrine write their stories. There are notes of thanks from many other big winners. But how does a shrine dedicated to the god of poverty bring luck with money?
弱い心を叩いてな、よし頑張るぞという神社だな。といいことがで飛び込んでくる。お願いするんじゃない、念じるんだ。な、いいことある。
At this shrine, people drive out their inner god of poverty to improve their luck. So, what is the ritual like?
気をつけ。はい。貧乏とはお金のことではない心だということだな。心の回すやつが貧乏に。
Once they're ready, they are handed a special tool.
顔文字回すやつもいっぱい来るがな。貧乏という名な棒なんだこれがな。
How does a baton drive away poverty? The priest demonstrates.
貧乏神出てけ出てけ出てけな。
After hitting it with all your might, give the post a kick. And finish by throwing lucky beans.
というわけだな。
The ritual uses one's entire body to drive away the god of poverty inside. Now it's their turn.
力いっぱい貧乏神出てけ。
貧乏神
いいぞ。
出てけ
よし。
出てけ
よし。
出てけ
出た。あ、出た出た。来てますね。よし、その時泣き虫も飛んでっちゃえ。出たな。はい。
On New Year's Day, long lines of visitors come for blessings.
どうぞ
お、これはうちのお前。よし。
In Asakusa, Tokyo, we heard there's a shrine that reflects the times we live in. We noticed the visitors are mostly women. What blessings does this shrine provide?
縁結びです。縁結びです。良縁。
Dedicated to husband and wife gods whose legend goes back to around the 11th century, Imado Shrine is said to bless visitors with good luck in marriage. The prayer requests on these votive tablets can get quite fervent. Women come in droves from all over the country for blessings. This woman in her 30s is praying fervently. At the risk of seeming rude, we approached her.
そのお一人でいらっしゃるというのはやっぱりちょっと素敵な縁が
そうですね、なかなか縁がなくて、はい、
やっぱ欲しいですか、縁は。
欲しいですね。はい。背が高くて、スーツが似合うような人がちょっと理想ですね。あとは起きた掃除。
And this woman?
なるほど。
はい。
なんかやっぱり素敵な出会いがあるといいな。
そうですね。もう神頼みで。
神頼みで。そんなに今それほど焦ってるわけではなく。
まあ焦んなきゃいけないんですけどね。まあどうしていいかわかんないねみたいな。
She has nowhere else to turn but to the gods. People today are waiting longer before getting married. For each votive tablet, there's a woman hoping to meet her special someone. And then there are shrines that do the exact opposite. They help break off relationships. Enkiri Enoki is located in Itobashi, Tokyo. Since the 17th century, taking an infusion made from the boiled bark of the shrine's enoki tree was said to cure people of bad relationships. Today, many of these votive tablets ask for help in breaking off with someone. Some want to break off personal relationships, while others For others, it's freedom from debt and illness. These votive tablets represent prayer requests from just the past year. We approached two women hanging prayer requests.
全 TBS のものなんですが、
ちょっとお話を伺っても。
What are these women trying to break away from?
ちなみに差し支えなければどういった内容の。
ちょっと人間関係で悩み事があって、それでお願いしに来て、それが叶ったので、はい。
She says her prayer request asking to cut ties with someone at work came true.
会社にはいろいろ相談とかしてて、そしたらちょっと会社自体がちょっとこうなった時に、その人が切られちゃったっていうか、本当になっちゃったって思って、なるほど。逆に怖いよ。そう、怖かったんで。
People have many motives for coming to the shrine. This woman, for example.
なんか切りたい縁とかありますか？ちなみに。
私はもうないんですよね。
もうない。
ないですね。もうないですね。はい。
ちょっと前はあったんですか？
そりゃあるでしょう。70近くになったらもう今更切りたいは切ってますし。
あ、そうですか。
はい。だから年取るって悪いことじゃないと思います。それはそれで。はい。
それは素晴らしいことですね。
はいはい。
Profound words coming from the wisdom of age. If you want to leave all those troublesome ties behind and start life all over again, there's a shrine for that in Osaka. Iwafune Shrine lies hidden in the mountains. The lovely natural beauty of the shrine grounds is dotted by large outcroppings of rock. Exploring further, there appears to be an entrance to a cave. What could it be?
もともとここの岩窟が神社の行場でして、昔からその修行された場所なんですね。かなり危ないところです。
The course through the rocks allows visitors to experience the priest's training. It's said that going through these rocks makes one a new person. What's the course like? We followed a visiting couple inside. A stairway leads to a world surrounded by rocks. Arrows guide them through the course. A divine presence is believed to be in the rocks. For this reason, safety measures are kept to a minimum. They've come to the most challenging part of the course. The opening is barely large enough for an adult to pass through. It's called the passageway to a new life. And with that, his wife disappears down the hole. Her husband would prefer to turn back. She's calling from the other side. Now he has no choice. He slides down and barely makes it through.
すごいやろ。
ご主人どうでした？
いや大変やこんなん。
お父さん太いからな。
想像してへん俺。
With some verbal jabs and help from his wife, he makes it through the rocks to the other side. He says he always follows his impulsive wife wherever she goes.
急にとはいえでも今日ここに来てよかった。
よかったよかった。ハプニングがまた面白い。もう大体知ってるやんか。イメージ湧くしどこにどこ言うたら。
今日はびっくりしたやろ。
こんなとこは思わなかった。
Unusual shrines like these exist all over Japan. Why not visit them and check them out?
Well, that's it for Channel Japan Ranking. After the break, we'll be showing you a documentary program, so stay with us.